lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to be showing y'all how to get a colorful New Year's Eve glam look. I kind of looked at some of the ones that were popping up on my newsfeed, and a lot of them were just like the traditional smoky eye with the glitter cut crease, and I don't know, I'm just kind of over that. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to go in using the Colourpop palette. This is the collab that they did with Becky G. I love the colors that are in here. They are very, very pretty. I picked up 3 colors out of this one palette that we're going to go ahead and use on the eyes. And I went ahead and done this eye off camera just to kind of save me on some time, but I am going to go in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelid. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I'm just going to set it on my eye. I've already done my brows off camera, and so I'm just going to go ahead and pat this in with this fluffy brush by e.l.f. I'm going to get that all worked into my eye. I used just some basic colors that would kind of go with like if you wear something that's like black or gold. I'm just kind of over this smoky eye. Okay, and I'm going to go in with a Morphe E25 brush. I'm just going to pick up some CoverGirl powder, and I'm just going to set that. I want to set that concealer all into place. Okay. I've really been into iced coffee here lately. Okay, now I'm gonna take this is a Luxie 121 brush, and I'm gonna pick up this shade, Vibra. I'm just gonna kind of pack it on that fluff brush, and I'm gonna place this kind of where I want it. Don't worry, it's gonna look super harsh whenever you first do it, whenever you first pack it on, but that's okay. We're gonna blend it all out. I'm just gonna kind of build it up to the color that I want. Now this is just my technique. This is how I go in and do this. I'm sure there's a lot of other ways that you can do this, but this is my take on it. Okay, so I'll set that right there, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna grab this BH Cosmetics. This is a number, I think this was a number 6. It's just a small little fluffy brush. I just like it because it's so small that it helps me kind of place product exactly where I want it. And I'm gonna pick up Capacito, this brown shade. And I'm just going to place that in the rest. I'm going to start from my inner corner and kind of stamp it out and stop right there where Vibra's at. I know it looks crazy right now, but I promise you it'll all work. Okay, and then I'm just going to do this in windshield wiper motions, kind of work it into Vibra a little bit. I'm going to take any product that's on my brush off, and then I'm just going to kind of work that in. I like to go in windshield wiper motions and then circular motions just to kind of get it all worked in, so I'm not leaving any harsh lines. It's okay if you get it on your lid. Now with these shades being kind of dark, you want to make sure that you do spend a little bit of time and blend them out right. That way they don't look, I noticed just by the way how I was looking in my mirror, I kind of stopped short on this eye, and then whenever I kind of came around to look, it just was really blocky on the end, so I had to go back in and really blend that out. Make sure that you blend before you go on to the next step, or it is going to look super harsh on the eye, because these are pretty dark colors. That's always the key, blending. So just make sure you blend it all out. Okay, then I'm going to pick up my Lexi 121 brush and I'm going to start blending out that Vibra shade. I want to mix it just right here, just where the Capacito and that shade both mix. I'm not going to take it all the way in or anything. I'm just going to mix it right in the middle because I want both shades to show up. It's okay if you want to blend all the way out because we're going to go in and clean that up anyway. Whenever I edit this video, I'm going to work really hard with the lighting. One of my subscribers told me that the lighting quality is not too good. I am aware of that, guys. I ordered a, what is it called, a softbox light or something like that. I ordered it off Amazon. Let me see, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's what it's called, a softbox lighting kit. I went ahead and ordered one of those. I am still shopping around for a ring light. Whenever I first started making YouTube videos, I just went on Amazon and I bought this one. I couldn't even tell you what brand it is. I'll look into it and I'll link it in the description box below, but I do not recommend this ring light. It was very poor quality. As soon as I got it, some of the screws were missing off of it. I just didn't want to go through the hassle of returning it and then waiting on one because I really needed better lighting, obviously, but I should have just done that. That way I could have got a better one. I think I spent $60 on this one, and this is only an 8-inch, I believe. I want a 14-inch, something that'll distribute light a little bit better. So I'm hoping once I get my softbox lights in that I have already found a ring light that I'm gonna like. But thank you guys for bearing with me. It is a work in progress. And also, I'm gonna be getting rid of this ugly backdrop as well. I didn't even know that Amazon had the actual backdrops on there that they sell, and I found some pretty ones. Okay. Now that I got that kind of working, I'm going to go back into Capacito with that BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit. And I'm just going to kind of merge them to again. Just right in the middle. Just kind of flick it back and then kind of drag it in. And then just... I'm going to go in with a clean Morphe M531 brush. It's a bigger fluffy brush. Looks like this. And I'm just going to kind of soften up the edges with that. I'm going to try to keep it right here on Capacito and then kind of wipe off any product before I go into Vibra. Just that way it doesn't, because I really want both those colors to stand out. Okay, once I do that, I'm going to take this brush, I'm just going to kind of tilt it a little bit, and I'm just going to kind of pull that Vibra shade up in circular motions. Just that way it doesn't give me harsh edges around my edge. Okay, now that I have those two shades blended in, I'm going to go back into that Colourpop palette, and I'm going to pick up this shimmer shade. It's in the color Estrella, and I'm just going to pack it on this this flat BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to work that right in the middle. It doesn't have to be a cut crease or anything. I'm just going to kind of work it where I didn't put any color on the lid. I'm going to pull it in from this end and do the same on this side. I'm going to go about halfway up. Just kind of marking out as far as I want to go up with it. And I want to pack that on there pretty good. Okay, and then I want to get that Lexi 121 brush, dip a little bit of Vibra on there, and then just kind of stamp it on the end of that, just to kind of merge those two shades together. and I'm going to pick up the BH Cosmetics brush and go in with Cafecito, just very little, and do the same thing in the front of this. Okay, now that I have those two, now that I have all that blended in, I'm going to pick up this Morphe M250 brush. It is just a small little bitty eyeliner brush. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with the gel Pretty Vulgar eyeliner. This is in the color Blacklist. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that on there and line my eye. I have to kind of tilt my head just to kind of know where to go up with it. I just draw like a straight line. Just like that. And then I just kind of connect. A bit more product on my brush. Okay, after I applied my liner, I went ahead and took a makeup wipe and just cleaned up underneath my eyeliner just to make it pretty straight. I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara and my falsies off camera. That's nothing new. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have my lashes on, I'm going to take some of the e.l.f. hydration. This is the Daily Hydration Moisturizer. And I'm going to go ahead and hydrate my face a little bit. Okay, I'm going to be using two primers just because this is a full glam look today. I'm going to go in with the the Cover FX blurring primer first. I'm just going to apply a little bit of that on my hands. I'm just going to kind of pat that in. Okay, now I'm going to take some of the Estée Lauder-The Illuminator primer. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. And kind of put this. Just going to kind of rub that in as well. Okay, I did let those primers kind of sit on my face for about 5 minutes. And then I'm just going to go in with some foundation. I'm going to take this on the G6 Morphe foundation brush. And I'm just going to kind of work that into my face first. And I will go in a few times with this foundation just because I want a more full coverage look today. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little bit more of the foundation with my beauty blender. And I'm just going to kind of work that all over my face just to kind of soften out my foundation. Okay, now I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in Light Medium Honey. And I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eyes. I'm then going to take my beauty blender and just work all this concealer in. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder. And this is in the shade Banana. And I'm just going to first take it on the back of my beauty blender and set my under eyes. Okay. And then I'm just going to take it on a brush and go ahead and set the rest of my face. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the No Filter Concealer by Colourpop again, and this is in the shade Deep Golden 60, and this is what I'm going to use to go ahead and contour my face. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that, and since this is a full glam look, I'm going to go all out with this contour today. I'm going to go ahead and do my cheekbones. I'm going to go ahead and take it underneath my chin. And of course my forehead. And my nose. I'll take it under my lip. And then I'm gonna just take my beauty blender. I'm gonna get the excess water out. Okay, now I'm going to take my beauty blender and just work all this contour in. Okay, after I got all that worked into my face, I'm going to take this Airspun setting powder, and I'm going to go ahead and carve out what I just did. I'm just going to take the beauty blender and kind of dip it in there. And I'm just going to... Alright, now while I let this bake on my face, I'm going to go back into the Colourpop palette and I'm going to go ahead and finish up the under eye. I'm going to take this flat brush and I'm going to pick up this shade Carmelo first. It's just a lighter brown, just to kind of warm up the bottom. And I'm just going to kind of pull that on my lower lash line, or underneath my eyes. Okay, then I'm going to pick up the shade Cafecito on that same flat brush. I just cleaned it off and I'm just going to work it right underneath as well. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Estrella. And I'm going to take it on this penciled Morphe 574 brush, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit on the tip, and I'm just going to work that right in my inner corner. Kind of focusing right here on the bottom. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and apply some black eyeliner on my lash line. Okay, I went ahead and finished up my lower eyes. I just threw on a little bit of mascara after I lined them with the black. I'm just going to go ahead and take this Beach Cosmetics fluff brush, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe away all this setting powder. Okay, now I'm going to go into this Wonder Beauty palette, and it's a blush and highlight, and I'm just going to take it, this shade on a angled brush, and I'm just going to lightly dust my cheeks with it. to go into, of course, the Butter Bronzer in Deep Bronze. And I'm going to take this on a Morphe, or actually this isn't the right one. This is it. I'm going to take this on a Morphe M553 fluff brush, and I'm just going to kind of bronze up my face. Okay. And I'm going to take some of the Colourpop Becky G collab highlight, and this is in the shade Chisme. And I'm going to highlight the high points of my face. Y'all, I absolutely love this highlight. I feel like this video does no justice. This is so pretty. Okay, I went ahead and got all the product off my lips because I am going to go in with a matte lipstick. So I went ahead and cleaned off my lips, and now I'm just going to kind of set my face real fast. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the LA Colors lip pencil, and this is in shade... shade is this? Smooth Plum. And normally when I have this much going on the eyes, I would use just like a nude color lipstick, but this is New Year's glam, so I'm gonna be extra. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this, and I'm going to line my lips. Okay, now after I line my lips, I'm going to go in with the Becky G Colourpop collab, and I'm going to take the shade Chola, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in my lips. Alright guys, this is the finished look.
El conejo malo. Señorita, otro clásico. Hace tiempo que no salgo. Hoy quiero un perreo, un bellaqueo. Hoy yo quiero algo. Bebita, recógete el pelo. Hoy tú estás suelta y yo estoy suelto.
Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed that video as much as I did creating it for you all. I really love this palette and all the colors that are in it. I love this lip. Like I said, you don't have to do this bold of a lip. You could always do just like a neutral color, a nude color, anything that you would like to do to pair with this eye. I know this eye is a little bit out there, but I just thought the color was really pretty. The lip color was really pretty to go with the eye look. Alright guys, if y'all want some more New Year's Eve glam, let me know down in the comment section. I also ordered the new I Love Serai palette that should be coming in from Colourpop here pretty soon. I absolutely love the colors that are in it. If y'all have not checked that palette out, go to Colourpop, go check it out. Go to her YouTube page and look at some of the looks that she's created with the palette. It is amazing. Alright guys, I hope you all have a safe New Year's Eve. God bless all of you. Once again, if you are new to my channel and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you, lovelies, for the continued support. I love you all.